The following thoughts, opinions, and outlandish takes from the hosts are for entertainment purposes only. Sometimes we joke, sometimes we get passionate, sometimes we get loud, and yes, sometimes we might even get it wrong. But at the end of the day, we're just talking. Don't take us serious. We are trained talkers with zero accountability. Enjoy the show. Heavy as the Head podcast.
Welcome back to Heavy as the Head podcast. It's episode 31. Chill, Reggie. Hey, I'm here with my guys. I got Mr. Easy Day over here to my left. And I got Cognac Poppy, man. He always getting it popping over here to my right. See y'all out there. Y'all go ahead and take a shot with us.
And you know what to do, man. Like us on all social media, TikTok, Twitter, IG, Facebook.
All that shit.
Talking in the comments, because you know I'm talking back.
Hey,
we've been seeing y'all getting in the comments too, man. We appreciate y'all, man, tapping in with us. We're going to start this week off, Crown of Clown. We're going to start with the Crown of the Week, man. We're not going to go back and forth on this. I think Thaddeus Jones was sent over as the CEO for Red Lobster. And what I'm hearing is he's bringing it back, man. He's bringing back the brand. He brought in a seafood boil and some $5 drinks and just kind of changed up the menu a little bit. And it sounds like he's bringing them back from bankruptcy. So giving him the crown, man. And I just want to ask you fellas, what's your thoughts on that, man?
But that's good, man. $5 drinks, you know, we got to go there for them drinks. It's cheap. People going to be there. And them boys, that's like crack in the 80s for the black folks. So we there. So we there, man. So go in there, check out Red Lobster. Good shit. He a young CEO, too, doing his thing. Keep going, bro.
Yeah.
I fuck with him, man. You know how to get us out here, man. Them biscuits and them drinks.
That's right.
So
As long as you got to keep the biscuits. Now, you fuck that menu up, you take the biscuits away.
Like, don't change the recipe either. Don't try to do nothing to it.
Yeah, like keep them biscuits the same, man. Happy hour sound good. Shit. I never even thought about going to Red Lobster until that changed. So I need to go check my mans out. But shout out to you, bro.
Get one of them Cajun garlic seafood boys, man.
That's it, man. That's it.
Yeah, so, man, let's think about this, man. He's a black man. This is a national brand for the USA, man. Red Lobster's been around for a long time. I haven't really heard of them taking any stance on, just diversity or anything else like that. But what do y'all look at Red Lobster? Does this change your opinion now that they have this black CEO? Do you guys more likely to maybe invest in them or just go there a little bit more often, seeing it, from a more black perspective? Or is it just still Red Lobster to you?
I mean, it's still Red Lobster, but I'm always going to mess with the people, right? I want to see him win. I don't know what Red Lobster was doing before this. I feel like they just fell off the map. I remember when we were little, it was like special going to Red Lobster.
Hey, Red Lobster was a top tier
restaurant. Yeah, I remember even my dad saying like it was certain things you couldn't order because the Ultimate Feast was not on my options. But I don't know what happened after that. But it is back on the radar for me. I do want to go check it out, man, and go support Buddy because I like seeing somebody black in power. Right?
And actually, Buddy been in position for a few years now. He just getting more recognition for throwing them boils in there than $5 drinks. But he had that position for a while, and he did bring him out of bankruptcies when he took over the first time. So, hey, shout out to him. Keep going. Do it change my position out? Nah, I'll probably go, though. Yeah, I like Red Lobster. I like that little pasta and stuff, but it's the same. I hope you just bring it back how I used to when we was kids. Like, that's a special restaurant to go. Like, bring it back to the top level restaurant. It was almost a level of Applebee's at one point.
It was, man. It was nice, man. Hopefully they remodel that joint, man.
Red Lobster's almost on Applebee's at one point, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, let's get into our Crown of Clown segment now. We're going to start off with my mans. I don't know if he my mans, but Anthony.
That's your man.
Anthony, 29, proposes to his girl with the ring pop. Thought of it as a joke. And then he said, he wanted to see her reaction and everything like that. And apparently she didn't think it was a joke. And she said she done. She don't want to be playing games with Anthony no more. So, there's a lot of thoughts and stuff being said online. Some people saying, good for him because if she couldn't take the joke, he didn't need to be with her anyways. And, the other argument is, nobody wants to be with a childish, person like that. That's something serious that you shouldn't play with. So what's your thoughts, man? Crown or clown for the guy?
Did he do it in front of his family or just them two?
I think he just did it at like a restaurant or something. It didn't say it was in front of it. It didn't really kind of point out the scene. It just kind of said that they were out eating. I don't know who was there.
Fuck it, man. She can't take your joke, bro. Just go. You dodged the bullet, bro. But I feel like you should know your girl. If your girl like the type of sense of humor, she should be cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she take the ring pop as a funny gesture, then you give it a real ring later. But fuck, you dodged the bullet, man. She seemed like she had headache getting mad about a little ring pop joke. Then she'd be happy to spend her life with you. And she up there getting mad over a little ring pop joke, hey, good luck.
All right.
No, fuck that.
So you got a crown?
Yeah, crown for him, man.
Crown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, normally me and Clank on the same page, but this nigga goofy as fuck. First of all, we talking about a whole let me spend my life with you. That ain't no shit to joke about. Even if my man is a clown, right? Like, fucking joke later. Because now you embarrassed. Now if he did do this shit in public on one knee with a ring pop, you just look goofy as fuck. Yeah. And then, like, now I'm embarrassed. She embarrassed. I probably can't be with you now because now I got to go, like, bro, go play with somebody else. And that's my issue.
Maybe she was thankful, like, maybe ring pop's her favorite candy. She always eat it, right?
Obviously, ring pop. First of all, ain't no grown woman just walking around eating no fucking ring pops every day.
She got an oral mouth fixation. She made, like, ring pop.
Obviously, that was the wrong candy, nigga, because she said no.
She said no forever.
Hey, good luck. Hey, some girl gonna find that funny and want to marry you, bro. Keep your head up.
Listen, she gonna be just as goofy, nigga.
See you in the gym.
So I gotta break the tie here, and I'm gonna go with the end results, and that is shit didn't work. So, I mean, apparently, if he was digging her like that and he wanted to kind of test her, I think that was just kind of childish to do, man. And obviously, she didn't think it was funny. So, I mean, end results is you don't have a girl that you wanted to be with.
Now you look like a clown.
So now you're looking like a clown. So, like, I'm gonna go with the end results. It would be cool if she had been cool with it. I think that would be a funny thing, but it's too serious of a thing to.
He should have did it private.
Maybe play around with. Yeah, he should have did it
I ain't gonna
private.
lie. You definitely should have did it private.
And maybe he should have just did something else, like promised her a trip or something, like did a joke in a different way, but not about marriage. Maybe that might have been too much for her.
Damn, Anthony, I gotta go see if your girl's sexy, man. Somebody get her handle.
Hey, man, you should have did it private though. That should have been a private thing.
Hey,
that would have been a good idea though, man.
See you in the gym.
If he did it on a trip, that might have changed it up, right?
Took her out on a trip and then kind of played her.
The country,
I mean, he might have had a chance to make it up before they got back.
Because she definitely, because she stuck with him. She got it,
They're stuck on the boat. Like, come on, baby, that's a bullshit.
We're on a cruise in Bahamas.
I paid for this whole trip, man. This the ring. This is a placeholder, baby. She don't understand the vision, bro. I know what you was doing. You got that ring pop as a placeholder ring. That you gonna drop about 10. You should have told you I was gonna drop 10 bands on his way, but it's a ring pop. It's a placeholder. Tell her she fucked up. Just throw the price at her too. Like, damn, baby, I had this $15,000 ring for you.
So now we gaslighting.
Now she gonna crawl back.
We started our marriage on gaslighting, huh?
Yeah, of course. Then play her when she come back. Like, I'm good.
Stay toxic.
It's toxic cognac. Hey, let's get over to Tony, man. Tony, 22, goes on his friend's podcast and exposes some of his boys' past criminal charges. The podcast actually does really good numbers. It kind of helped out as far as like performance. And I don't know what type of money they made off of it, but it went kind of viral in a sense. But all the attention that it got the police asking questions now. They reaching out, trying to find out who exactly was he talking about. And, you just never know where that's going to end. And I kind of, you see this with rappers and stuff all the time where, they want to talk about stuff and they mention stuff that really happened in the hood. And, police get to snooping around and stuff like that. Everybody clout chasing, man. Sometimes it works out for rappers, sometimes it don't. Sometimes, these streamers, they go viral, and is it worth it? So, what I got for my man, Tony?
Clown,
is he a clown or clown? Is he just
clown
following behind the rappers that came before him?
All you Tony ass niggas stay away from me, man.
He got the whole. He just gave the whole hood of Rico, man.
He might have fucked up. Yeah,
you get the whole hood of Rico. Just want to talk and blab your mouth, man. You can't be doing that, especially on some cases that's still alive, man. You can't do that. You go in there and make up some stories, bullshit.
Even if they owe, man.
Yeah.
Tony need his ass beat.
The whole hood, your ass beat, bro. Yeah, now you can't go home. You got to move your moms out the hood and stuff.
That's it for some.
So
clickbait.
Are we saying the same thing for the rappers?
Niggas clowns too.
Yeah,
How many niggas that went to jail because somebody think it's shit a joke?
Dirt. You can't be rapping about the shit that they look into that's connected.
Unsolved murder. Let me go rap about it. Clown.
TK, all them niggas, they be doing they slip up. What's them boys? Bobby Shmurda?
Yeah, clown.
Rapped about a whole killing he did and got, even though YME Melly rapped about killing his homeboys.
Clown.
That clown, you can't do that, bro. Tell them on yourself. I know it was a hit song, but make up something. Shit. Rapping as actors anyway.
Now you got to try to figure out how to lie your way up out of it, but hey, that's you. All right, crown for my man Tony.
Clown.
Oh, yeah. Clown for my man.
Hey, we
Tony.
can't tell Ken. We can't tell Avion nothing else. He on
the Charleston White.
Shit, Charleston White, I know.
I'll call the police on a nigga in a heartbeat too, though. Get that menace to society off the street. If the niggas menace society, matter of fact, hey, tell on them. You did right. Get the niggas off the street, tearing down the hood.
Yeah, this nigga back on this police shit.
Hey, the nigga menace society,
over to the
man.
NBA,
God
man.
damn,
Over
good
to
shit,
the
Tony.
NBA, dog.
Proud of that man.
All right. Clown, dog. Over to the NBA,
Tony,
man. Let's
you a
recap
bitch.
really quick the NBA Finals, man. OKC beat the shit out of the Indiana Pacers once Halliburton got injured.
They get an asterisk. They get an
They beat
asterisk.
their ass in the third quarter.
They get an
beat
asterisk,
the shit out of
man.
them.
They did.
They thought they was
It
up
was
by
up like-
one. Them motherfuckers came out and said, yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
they
wrap.
figured out
So
T.J. McConnell drive to the layup move, man.
Bro, they went on 22 real fast.
Yeah, they beat the shit out of them in that second half. So, SGA took home all the major awards, this year. We've all went back and forth on this podcast about the foul baiting and just the overall style of play. But I don't think none of us have said he's not a
Great player.
a great player. It's just, we go back and forth on his style. But are we officially in the SGA era? That's
Hell
the
no.
question.
No.
Hell
He there,
no.
though. He's definitely the new wave of upper echelon players. But I feel like we still got a few more years left for the GOAT James, as people say. That's not me. That's them saying
Hold on, dog. You
it.
going with GOAT James?
That is generation. I give him that.
No, I'm talking about right now. So going into next year, you're looking at LeBron James to lead the NBA.
He did good at – he's still the face. Him,
He
Steph,
about
KD,
55.
they still doing their thing, man. They still balling out. They still got a chip to prove.
Keep trying to bring Steph in this.
Of course,
Steph
man.
done
Come on,
too.
man. Stop playing babyface assassin. We here.
Did Steph hurt his Achilles or what?
No, man, he was smart about it. See, he got a hamstring issue. He
said
knew
those
he
hamstrings.
knew them niggas playing hamstring. Halliburton tried to play through it like he was tough and tore his ACL. Now he out for the whole year. Tatum pulled his. Now you got Boston blowing up the whole team. Curry knew, like, I ain't going back
This
out
nigga
there.
go
So what
through
KD
everything.
did, pulled his hamstring, tried to come back early, tore his shit. Then end up in
Achilles,
Boston.
Man, it's Achilles, yeah.
No, Shane
Not
ain't there
Boston,
yet, bro.
New
I'm
York.
still room for Ant-Man if we're going with somebody young. I just don't like the way Shea play. Y'all can crucify me in the comments. I don't like that shit. I argued with somebody on one of our posts, and it was like he has more 15 attempt free throw games this season than Steph does all year. Right? Nobody can tell me that Steph ain't getting fouled, that nobody else getting fouled but SGA. I don't like the way he played, man. I think that shit's soft. I think it is smart because he is playing to the rules and playing to the ref, but for as a basketball fan, I don't want to see that shit. That shit look whack to me. I wish Kobe was still alive to roast that nigga.
He say he modeled his game after Kobe.
Kobe didn't play like that.
Kobe did not play like that.
That's what they say. They give him a lot of comparison to Kobe. I think because of the mid-range game and all the pump fakes. And
SGA shot 8 for 27 the last game. How many free throws he had? 8 for 27. Free throws, 11 for. He had 12 free throws attempts.
Yeah. I mean, Harden was doing that for a minute, too.
And everybody hated how Harden played.
Yeah,
I couldn't
I hate
stand
that shit too. Yeah, I hate that shit too.
Everybody hate that shit, but
He
he won a title with it though.
But he don't
That's
hold
the
the
difference between him and Harden.
SGA don't hold the ball like Harden. SGA will move the ball. Harden will hold the ball. And same with Luka. They will hold the ball till it's 4 seconds on the clock. Try to drive it, then kick it out. And you won't expect me, the corner shooter, to hit it. Hell no.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm running down court and that ball gonna go out of bounds.
No,
I couldn't play
Harden
with
danced
them.
for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Double step back.
I gotta say this though, the year that SGA has had as far as the awards, and then capping it off with the finals and the MVP, and then the fact that we saw all of your boy Steph, some Joe's boy LeBron, even Ant Edwards just struggled. To me, he had a great year, but the playoffs, he just didn't have explosive games, especially when they needed it.
OKC had a complete team though.
That's what it is.
They had a complete team. They
I mean,
was
but
healthy.
Minnesota wasn't that far off.
Come on,
know
man,
what I mean?
Rudy.
They wasn't that far off as far as a complete team. They wasn't
they
that
had
far. I'm not
Randall
saying
and-
that they are,
Randall
but,
and Rudy.
but my point, the point that I'm trying to make
Nigga,
is
Rudy Gobert came and check the pick
SJ
and
had a
roll.
hell of a year. You know what I mean? Just regular season,
Mm-hmm.
playoffs,
How many
finals.
points he average?
No,
Shit, I had to get on the computer to figure that shit
I'm
out.
about to look real quick.
We
Go
gotta
ahead.
get a
But-
IT guy on a computer analyst
But-
guy.
No, the point I'm making is all the older people are getting hurt. Dame got hurt.
Tatum.
Tatum,
He ain't old though.
your boy.
25.
Halliburton.
It's a lot of people out here that you want to root for, but SGA, man, he's doing it. Everybody that you're saying has potential. Anthony Edwards has potential. He hasn't gotten to his MVP season yet. You know what I mean? A lot of people have potential. SGA has done it.
Yeah,
So like,
better front
and
office,
he
too.
has, I think from a personality standpoint, you talking about the face of the NBA, he's got some of that.
He do.
He's got some of that.
He
He
do,
doesn't
he did.
talk a whole lot, but when he talks,
He talked. He
it's
definitely
like,
got the
yeah,
swag
it
and the
makes
team
it
behind him,
makes a
for sure.
difference. People, follow up on that.
And that's Drake boy. But
But I think
How
that
did
we
you
are.
squeeze that in, bro?
I don't know how he.
I'm just saying that's Drake boy, man. From the,
So I think we are entering. I know that was a long dissertation, but I think we are entering into.
yeah, we definitely is
the
changing of the
SGA
guard for sure.
Error because they have a good team,
Not
they're a
SGA.
young team.
Not that tier 2, that level 2, whatever they call it. I don't think they're gonna. It's not a dynasty as they trying to build it because they're gonna have to trade some of the boys away. Che gonna have to get paid.
Not next year.
J Dub gonna have to get paid.
Not
They're
next
going to
year.
get paid, bro.
Harkenstein
next year.
gonna have to get paid.
Not next
I
year.
know, but not next year. But they're gonna come a time. that they're going to have to get paid. Like, you can't keep that team together. They got a lot of picks, though, so they're going to hope they're going to trade these players off and hope they keep on getting these picks to keep on building.
They can trade them, too, and they can get other assets for them.
So
like,
if they if
Chet,
who
to
over
me,
there?
has a lot of
Danny
potential
Ainge?
to grow.
Is that who over there? Danny?
Hold on,
Ainge is out
fellas.
Utah.
Let me apologize. I did not know Shea averaged 32 points this year.
He balling.
Yeah.
He lit.
Well, whoever their GM is.
He did.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. He took on almost every.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, but like
that's trash too.
That's
but-
Harden was doing the same thing, right? He's winning awards after awards off of free throws.
Okay, see, Sam Presti. My bad. I apologize.
Man, he did. He
Sam
averaged.
Presti he a great GM. He know how to get them assets.
Yeah,
and he doing.
I mean, look at how they built their team.
Yeah, got a lot of scrappy dudes. They foul a lot though, but got a lot of scrappy dudes. Dort gonna get some money.
All them dudes. I mean, Indiana was on the same tip with McConnell and Neesmith and.
Nah, them Dort. I showed you that video. They was holding my man's arm, man. Come on.
That is crazy.
And the ref
They
right
got away
there in his
with that
face.
shit right there in front of it. That was crazy.
Holding his arm. They just more physical. Like you said, once you go out there and set the tone,
Once
I'm
you
gonna
set
be
the
more.
tone,
I'm gonna be more.
You
physical.
just got to match that.
Yeah.
You know, you can't.
Now I got to elbow you in your throat. But
Bad boy Pistons basketball.
Yeah.
Nah.
But yeah, shout out to them OKC though. They deserve it, man. They're a great organization, great players over there. They did their thing.
And do y'all think, was it a championship that was won based on a lot of these injuries? We saw a lot of players going out.
A lot of players.
Or was it really they just was the best team this year?
So I'm about to go with I can't be mad that somebody got injured, right? I can't take that away from them. So to me, you won it all. You're the best team.
And they also had the best regular season record. I know that
like,
doesn't mean a whole lot, but they were showing throughout the year that they're one of the teams to be reckoned with. It wasn't just like they were number 8th seed and then everybody that they played had somebody hurt, so they kept winning. They actually proved that they was a good team.
I'm with Ty.
Yeah.
It was a number 1 seed throughout the regular season, and they won a championship. I'm not gonna give that excuse because everybody get hurt.
That's it.
So I'm not giving that excuse. And they're the best team. They deserve it. It's no asterisk. They deserve it.
Yeah, because that hurt thing changes history, right? It's
Every
like you
year,
can
you
do that every year. It's like,
every year.
somebody was hurting you on. It's like that's not my fault that you didn't stay healthy.
Well, I got that one when KD got hurt because KD was flaming their ass.
Yeah, okay.
KD was flaming their ass.
You could do that with, like I said, when Cleveland, when Kyrie and K-Love went down. You could do it with Golden State when, like I said, when KD and Clay went down.
Yeah.
You could do it with a lot of championships that a lot of players go down, and the other team just stay healthy.
All right, man. So
that's why load management out there now.
Let's live in that. I was about to get into that because we got Indiana. No, you good. We got Indiana, man. Had a great playoff run, but unfortunately came up short. I mean, they were leading at halftime in Game 7. That's as good as you can be, but unfortunately with Halliburton getting injured, and it looks like he tore his Achilles or
Okay. Bro, he saw that shit snap the fucking leg when he was playing.
He came up short, So I just got a question for you on Halliburton, man. Was that the right thing to do? Do you save your career in that moment when you had a strained calf? I think coming into the game, it was questionable the last couple of games if he was going to play. He played his heart out, and now he might be set back a year and a half off of this injury. He might not ever. Sometimes you don't come back the same ever. So like, what are y'all thoughts on that move? Was that just that's what you do?
He got a heart of a champion.
Yeah, I'd have had to play, bro. Because think about it. Could you sit on the bench and watch your team lose, knowing that you could have took a chance to play? I'd rather take the chance and play and get hurt. And then feel like, I did my part, as opposed to sitting back and watching.
Yeah.
I think I sit on the bench, I would be calling him a bitch right now.
Right, like you soft, you didn't.
Yeah,
like he didn't. Nobody knew he was gonna snap. Like if he went out there and won it, then he'd be praised.
Exactly,
hero.
he'd be the man. Yeah.
Nobody knew it was gonna snap, and so that was just unfortunate events that happened. But he had to play. He heart of a champion. He went out there and tried it. Yeah.
It
sucks that it happened.
It was messed up because Game 6, you could see he was hobbling.
Oh, bro, he was not
Game
playing the
6,
same.
and Game 7 he was moving better, but obviously,
it's too much strain. He was compensating too much strain on it, and just finally gave
over
out.
time. Yeah, it just gave out on him, man. It's you hate to see it, but I'm with you guys, man. You practice like that, man. You got that warrior mentality. You in Game 7, man. It's just
you got to go. You give it all.
I mean, if there's any time that you just got to give it your all, that is definitely it. Like,
maybe he should have played off ball a little bit more, so he had too much running. But
no, but as a star, you got to play. It'd be different if they was like up 3-0. Right, I'd have set my ass down.
Oh yeah, 3-0. You got a chance to breathe. Or happened in the first game. Game 1, I got a couple of games I can sit out.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm sitting down. But Game 7, especially with the playoff run that he had, he got to play.
He had to play.
Yeah, he got to play.
He had to play. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him for stepping up and doing
recovery,
that, man.
bro.
I hope he do come back, and I hope the Pacers, get right back at it, man. It was a fun team to watch.
You think? I don't know if you got this as a question. Do you think they gonna bounce back when he come back? You think Pacers be back, or they stay one and only?
They play fast, man. If Halliburton can be, fast twitch and move the way he moved this year, they can get. He's got the IQ, so I'm not worried about that. It's just, do he has the physical? Is he going to have that physical gift to be able to get up and down?
It's
Like
about the team in general, like with the Pacers, how the East Coast set up now. You think Indiana will make it back, or is it going to be the new team to beat?
They're an awkward team, man.
since
Like, I
Boston
don't even
blew
know
it
how
up.
they made it this far this year. To be honest,
Healthy.
like
They was healthy until that point.
and
They tough to match up with, though, too,
tough.
though, bro.
Yeah,
That's the other thing. Like, you don't know. We was talking about this before, right? It's not like we know, hey, Halliburton's coming in. He going for 25.
Yeah.
We good. It's like,
A nigga give you 0 points.
bro,
he on that Jimmy Butler.
Man, he screwed my parlay up so many times, and it's like you got somebody else scoring 30. It's like, I don't even know who. I still don't know. I can't think of the white boy name, right? It's like
T.J. McConnell.
Yeah, it's like, dude, where did you come from? Right? Like,
Nemhard. Yeah.
Nemhard,
same thing, right? It's like, Nemhard like 7 threes that game, right? It's
Matthew
like,
Bennett, yeah, all the
It's like,
players.
Benedict,
what?
and then
Like Pascal, you know we're gonna give a Pascal. The Miles
he
Turner
gonna get
coming and going.
Pascal gonna get his buckets.
Miles
right? But it's
Turner,
like,
yeah, I like Miles Turner.
Opie Toppin coming in doing his thing.
he had a big game.
But I hate to say it to my Indiana cousins out there, y'all won't be back.
I'm rooting for the
This
Pistons,
is
man.
it for y'all, man. I'm sorry to say it. That's like another gonna be. How long was it since Reggie Miller went there? It's gonna be another drought. Y'all ain't coming back,
Another
man.
drought?
That's y'all. Yeah, it's gonna be another drought like
Go
that.
Detroit.
I hate to say it for y'all. Good luck. The Indianimals.
Maybe they get some help in the draft, man. Let's get over to the NBA draft. The first round was completed yesterday, and then I think the second round is going on right now. So before we get into who we know was going to get picked first overall, let's go to a couple of people that, you know, we had probably high up on our boards. Ace Bailey, I know, was high up on my board, a player that, you know, was hoping. I know he wasn't going to go down to the Pistons, but, you know, it's a player that I would like to see on the Pistons. But he was kind of, you know, I didn't want to go to Utah, but he ends up getting drafted by him.
Which is crazy because then he skipped the workout.
yeah, he skipped the workout and
Skip the
everything.
workout and everything.
Still got drafted by him.
Got drafted by him. And then we saw the highlight of Colin Murray Boyles kind of standing up and saying, fuck, you know.
That's a South Carolina kid.
Yeah, well, yeah. And I think he's got a girlfriend that plays down south as well, plays basketball down south. And so what are you guys' thoughts? These guys, we see it. We've seen it before. But are we saying that these guys are kind of maybe entitled to where they get picked? Should they be fortunate enough that they're in the NBA and just kind of go and play where they're drafted? And, you know, we kind of saw a little bit of that in the NFL as well. So, you know, what do you guys thought?
I feel like NBA, the game of basketball, is becoming a rich kid sport. More of an entitlement. Like back then, kids was like poor. It was a poor man's game. The kids from the inner city, that's balling all day with no shoestrings and stuff, that's making it. Mm-hmm. I seen one kid this draft was crying, saying he didn't have electricity for 7 years. There was a run off a generator. That's the only kid I seen that was like he looked like he had the hunger. Like I was poor. My mama had to do some stuff to make sure we had food to eat. But other than that, all these kids come from 2-parent households. Now, I'm not knocking. That's a good thing. 2-parent households, sons of NBA players that's going to Sierra Canyon. They just got money. Mm-hmm. But now it's like, then they feel entitled. Like, it's not, they ain't got the heart of it. I'm just good at hooping. You know what I'm saying? You got Ben Simmons. Like, I'm just good. I don't really care about it. Zion, like, I'm here. I can just dunk out the gym. You know what I'm saying? The balls, rich parents, they just talented. They ain't got the hustle. They ain't got the hunger like Ant Edwards. You know what I'm saying? Or like how
the balls used to be grinding when they
they used to because the daddy was doing it.
They got work ethic.
But they do. But now they got the money. They already had the money, but they act like they from the street. A lot of these kids, they suburban kids. They make it to the league and act like they from the streets. Got all these tattoos. It's not grind no more.
Be going hard.
I don't know if I can give it to the
like
balls.
that. Like Lonzo be going hard. LaMelo be going hard. He might be a little bit like he the younger one, so he's kind of naive a little bit, or maybe if we want to call it immature. I don't really call it that, but like. He balls hard too, and then Jello, he could have gave up on trying to get to the NBA, but he been doing like the D League or whatever that he went to.
He trying to rap, man. Them niggas think they from the street, man. They suburban kids.
But he ain't make it to the NBA, so he got it
because he was stealing sunglasses because he want to be a thug.
I don't know about the balls. The balls been trying to go hard, dog. Even Lonzo, man.
I can't add them in there.
No, but I love the ball. I love what the daddy did with all three of them kids. I'll be honest with you, I love the balls.
They didn't have to do that. They was going hard.
But he did. I love what he did as a proud black father and pushing his kids to be great. I love that. Any dad that's in their kids' life pushing them to be great, I love it. But I'm just saying, like, just we getting priced out.
Way to backtrack, by the way.
we getting priced out of the game of basketball. Like AAU, look how much it costs to put your kids in AAU now. Back then, you just could play for your city team and you could make it all the way there. Now you got to pay $1,000 to even make it to get on the AAU team, the travel team and stuff. It's getting out there. They pricing us out.
I do agree with you on that part, and I think that's what's making it trash because that hunger isn't there, right? Like, I am taking my whole family because who was that kid that got drafted to the Bulls that did that cried? Was that kid?
I think it was the Bulls.
Yeah.
The Bulls, right? I think that was the kid that cries like he was the only one.
No. It was one other. Michael Clayton from Florida.
I don't know when he get drafted.
I ain't see no clip about him. I only see that clip about that one kid.
Yeah, that was the
I
only
think
one.
he might have been like he was like in the teens. I'm not exactly
All right,
sure.
so I might have turned it off by then, but it's not the same. It's almost like I expect to be here, so now I feel entitled. So now
That's why they get mad about going to these teams.
And it's like, dude, how you get drafted in the first round? You got that guaranteed money, right? And it's like just go be a competitor. And I hate to seeing that's like being lost, right? Like you should just want to go compete and go win, not go play with your friends. Not go to the city that you want to go to. Like, what was Buddy crying because he went to Utah because he can't party? Like,
yeah, or one dude want to go to Miami. The one said, "Fuck, you want to go to Miami?"
Yeah, it's
he
like,
mad because
dude,
he went there. Like,
you make enough money to go to Miami on the weekend, bro. If you want to go down there, like, you can stay down there.
Miami turning up another notch.
I thought he was trying to stay close to his girl. I thought that was
man.
One
You got millions. Fly your girl
there.
Or get another girl, nigga. Get another girl.
So I guess
get another girl.
Ain't she athlete too?
she is athlete.
Yeah, so it's like his girl got money too. So it's like, dude, figure this shit out. Like, that's the craziest thing to be crying about. It's regular niggas find girls
you
out.
in the NBA now? Go get another one.
You getting that guaranteed first round money, bro?
I mean, that's what the concern was.
Be glad that you made it to the league. Like, celebrate that, right? Go in there and fucking win. Get paid and then start changing how your life look.
Go act your rookie contract up. Get up out of there.
Yeah,
I know Utah whack. Ain't nothing out there.
Shit
Play your 3 years. Get the hell up out of there.
But that could keep you focused though too. At the same time, it's like, bro, just go fucking work out, be a superstar.
Nigga want to be in Miami. You want to be in Houston up there with Travis Scott throwing money up in the club.
Yeah,
and
well,
shit.
what they say what they did to James Harden when he was out there, right? You don't want to do that, bro.
Go up there in Utah with the Mormons.
I'm gonna just say, I don't know if a lot of people agree with the way Utah run their organization. Utah done had a lot of picks, man, and not a lot of players actually like manifest to like Trey Burke went there. Trey Burke went there from Michigan. And you ain't hear nothing about him. like he was balling at Michigan, but I don't normally say nothing good about Michigan, but Trey Burke was balling that year.
You could say Gordon Hayward got built up in Utah. You know why? Utah, the Mormon state, white boy. They loved him. Then when he went anywhere else, average player.
He got hurt and then ain't do it nowhere else.
He was average.
Because we went to Boston, ain't really do nothing.
I think that people have an issue with Utah, man. Like different than and this is kind of goes into what we're talking about with Cleveland Browns and stuff like that. I think people just have an issue with Utah.
A racist state, man.
And that could be a deciding factor, right?
Yeah.
So I'm for people. I mean, we said the same thing in the NFL. Like, if a person wants to go to a team, we saw, Mannings and stuff like that, other players, high-profile players kind of want to dictate it. But I do think that after you get drafted, you got to, hey, I tried to maneuver my way. I got picked to this team, and it's time to kind of, like, do business after that. You're a professional. It's time to lock down and do it. But it's okay. I think it's okay, I guess, to want to go to a different team, but I do think that after you get drafted, it's time to move on and be a professional.
That's my thing, right? I can apply to a bunch of jobs, right? I can want to work for you. I can want to work for Ryan. I can want to work for Jay. I can want to work for Dave. And I can be vocal about that, like, man, I really hope they can't hire me. I want to work at this company. He dope. But then Ryan hired me, and I'm like, man, fuck that, man. I can't believe this nigga Ryan hired me. That's some bullshit. And then when I do get there, I'm going to be mad that Ryan treat me weird. Because it's like, dude, you just publicly fucking embarrassed me. Now, when you sit on the bench, am I crying because I'm not getting no playing time? Like, I do agree. I should be able to be public where I want to go. But like once you get drafted, like shout out to Shador, man, right? He doing his thing and right, like he's not complaining, getting reps in. He doing it. Like once you get there,
stop driving 101 miles per hour. Yeah,
do the work. Like do the work.
You got to. You got to be a professional from the moment you get drafted going forward.
Oh, you got to.
This is a business. This isn't your daddy. We got a couple of NBA players, former NBA players in the draft, and it's like. That don't matter. You know what I mean? Y'all might have money. Y'all might have this and that. This is its own separate business. You have to play by the rules.
I would hate to be drafted to Utah, too. I understand. There's only a 2.1 population of black people in Utah. I understand.
I wouldn't want to go to Utah either.
He young. You want to go to the club and stuff. 2.1, good luck. But I understand. Just go out there and ball out so you can get you a bigger bag and go to the team you want to.
But that's the thing, though, right? Think about how focused you can be in Utah. Right? If you spent them, because with the rookie contracts 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, but 3 to 4, yeah.
Yeah, 3 or 4, right back. Like, dude,
team option sometime for the
you went in there and just worked out and just balled out the whole time, right? It's like, dude, that next contract, now you player max because you had a great year. Like,
and then you start saying, hey, this ain't working for me. Y'all need to look at, like, Giannis. You know what I mean?
That's
Giannis
it.
is telling niggas, like, I want to be traded. Like,
But you can do that when you show up and you perform.
Yeah.
I don't have no reference for you right now. You could be a bust. They were just showing, like, the 1 through 5 picks from the last, like, 20 years, and, like, who was, like, nothing. Most of them dudes ain't really do too much of nothing, man. So it's like, go show yourself. Go play, right? Go play and win, and then get up out of there.
Get your money and get up out of there, man.
Get up out of there.
And Utah right next to Vegas, man. If you just jump on a little 2-hour flight, 2-hour flight,
That's
go to
it.
Vegas, get your rocks off, and come on back home.
Hit the PJ, man. Do your thing.
Yeah, look, any y'all saw the draft. Any surprises from the draft?
My boy Jace Richardson from Michigan State. Shout out to you, dog. I'm surprised. Congratulations on getting drafted to Orlando Magic. And I didn't know he was going to get drafted. I thought, you know what I'm saying, he was coming off the bench most of the season to the March Madness, and he started starting. Boy always been a bucket. I like this game. I'm glad he got drafted. Shout
He's a
out.
complete player, though, bro. I like his game, too. The shocker for me is the Nets drafted 4 guards. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what they
Guards
doing.
that can't shoot either.
Bro, they drafted 4 of them. I'm like, what? What was the point of that? So that's surprising to me. I don't know if they're trying to figure out, like, one of y'all got to make it. Maybe that's the logic. Like, if I get 4 of you, somebody better play. But
Also,
that just sounds goofy.
the Portland Trailblazers, they drafted another center. They got 5 centers on the roster.
I didn't even know that.
Who talking about Derek Queen?
They drafted that guy from China. Came and say, I ain't going to butcher
I
your
didn't
name.
know who they drafted.
They got
yeah.
5 centers now. They got
The dude from China.
Yeah, they
Okay.
got that China center.
Okay.
They got Ayton. They got Robert Williams. They got that boy they drafted last year. And they got another guy. 5 centers.
So
What
I don't
y'all
know if they
doing?
doing either. I don't know if they doing either,
They going to start in all centers next year.
Yeah, he might be gearing up to do something with Zion. That might be
Go ahead and grab Robert Williams from them. Let's get it.
one
So
of
you
the
get this
things
last
for the
championship.
Pelicans that I didn't like is I don't think they're going to be very good this year. And then they traded their first round pick for next year, and it was unprotected. Meaning, like if
So,
Zion get hurt,
If they
and they
trash,
tank,
they got to.
they might give up
They
a lottery
stuck.
pick.
Yeah.
they
That
start
is-
giving up a lottery pick and this was for, I think the dude's name was Derek Queen, which I saw him play a little bit, and he got game. You know, he's 6'9", he's shifty, he can score
Jordan
in the
Poole,
mid
Derek
range.
Queen, them. Oh man.
But it just was like, that's not going to solve your problem. And you know you got this thing where Zion at any moment can
Zion.
be out of there.
Zion tricking
So-
on them strippers, eating gumbo and jambalaya.
Dude, they could be
Man
giving
can't
up a
even watch his
lottery
weight,
pick
bro.
I mean, I can see if they got Cooper Flagg
Yeah.
for a lottery pick. Okay, so now you just, you know what I mean? You done given up, you got a lottery player for it, but
But you
they gave up a first round pick, potential lottery pick for
unproven player.
unproven player, a player that still got
That
a lot
is-
of work to do. That just, to me,
And Jordan Poole, I love him, but inconsistent player, man. He not gonna win you no games.
that's what I'm saying. They got him, even if
He
him and
ain't focused.
Zion
He ain't
is on the
focused.
court together, that's not much better than him and CJ McCollum. Like,
right.
they are, that's not
That's actually worse.
That's,
I
I
mean,
mean,
that's worse.
overall,
It actually is worse,
overall,
yeah.
it is worse. But I know a lot of people gonna look at Jordan Poole bag and be like, "Oh, well, he got a bigger bag."
He do.
but he's not an overall better player than CJ
But his
McCollum.
bag was
you know
big
what I
because he
mean?
was playing against Curry. He was
Yeah,
playing with
yeah,
Curry. So,
yeah.
of course, your bag could be endless when you got
Yeah.
a superstar point guard next to you.
So like
That nigga
that's
was on the
not
Wizards,
net,
airballing
net
threes,
value.
bro.
That's not a
Shaq the
whole.
fool.
That's not a whole big, come up, and you can be in the same position you in, and now you're doing this with your picks, man. You want injury away from.
And Zion barely could stay
Disaster.
healthy the whole season, man. Messing with strippers out there. Golly.
Said messing with strippers.
I need to call LeBron and hire whoever training him and get his shit together, bro. I don't know
I would.
what he doing, bro.
They got too much pride. I'll call it, hey, LeBron, hey.
That's the first.
Do I need to sign with Rich Paul to get the trainer hookup? What's
That's
going
it.
on?
I know you Bron sexuals. That's the one thing I can't give him. Like whatever he doing that's working, bro, is
Hey, it's top tier.
40,
Shout
For sure,
out.
for sure.
staying
for
in
sure.
shape, like still averaging 25. I will give him that. Like whatever
Yeah.
he doing,
It's,
Everybody
hey,
should be
I
on
would-
that.
I would
He
be
can
calling
sell a,
dudes
he
like,
can
bro,
sell a fitness program,
man,
dog.
bro,
Like,
and for real,
and
he
like,
definitely
real shit.
he
when he
top
said and
peak.
done,
LeBron is peak athletic shape.
this is
man.
what you need to do. I'll be at that nigga house every day.
when the
Real
man said
talk.
and done,
Hey, what up?
he
Or
can train anybody.
Or even Curry, because remember Anthony was his name? Anthony Edwards said he went to train with Curry. He almost
did.
threw up.
Threw up,
Luka
yeah.
almost threw up trying to train with Curry. Like them two people.
Curry got them bad ankles though, man.
But I'm saying his endurance, though, his
Yeah,
running.
somebody in endurance.
Yeah, I know you trying to hate on me, but they saying Curry training and LeBron training. Them like two of the tops in the league. Like them type of people I'll be trying to go train with. Like keep my. Let me eat right. Let me get your cook. What's your schedule? Your strength trainer, your personal trainer. I'm trying to get that.
Bro, I'm gonna give you a shout out because I know you love Curry, but I was watching. I don't know if you ever see like the sports science things that we break people down. It was like in 4 games, Curry almost ran a marathon. He moved so damn much. Like that dude in great shape.
Yeah.
Right? So
That's
it's like,
great shape.
I will be figuring out like what are y'all doing?
And Curry, what, 37?
Yeah,
38?
He up there too. It's like what are y'all doing? Because there's no way. Because what is Jason Tatum? 25. How old is Halliburton?
What,
He young,
23,
too.
24?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he young. It's like why y'all hurt already? Like something isn't happening. So I'll be calling LeBron immediately. Like, bro, what are you doing so I can do it too? Because you
For real,
40.
he like damn near Iron Man. He
40
just
still jumping
started
out the
getting
gym.
he just
He get minor
started started
injuries,
getting
yeah,
injuries
nothing
now because
serious.
he's getting up in age. That's
Yeah.
understandable. But
Yeah.
before that, man, he'll twist have a bad ankle injury. The nigga tighten his shoes up, put his soldiers back on, tighten his shoes up, and go back out there. And
Back at it, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
then fake an injury in the finals once he lose to Golden State.
But I was just about to say y'all finally giving Bron his props, and then you're gonna go.
Whoa.
Then fake an injury.
Off on a tangent, dog.
Hey, he'll play through
We
regular
almost
season.
had a props for LeBron here,
But no, then that
damn,
nigga fake
switch it up.
he'll fake injury in a heartbeat.
We say he healthy, but he do pretend.
yeah,
I'm going back to my peekaboo clip that nigga had.
The peekaboo. That nigga punched. He broke his hand during the finals, but he up there doing tomahawk dunks with the hand he broke.
Hey, his
Good
hamstring
luck.
hurt, but he was at his kids' game, jumping up and down and running. Right?
Hamstring hurt, but he up there
He's
dancing.
at Kendrick release party.
Dancing to Kendrick songs and stuff. Hamstring hurt. Come on, man.
He's at Kendrick release
But
party.
that
dog.
hamstring hurt
Go.
allegedly.
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 All right, man. Cooper Flagg, man. Let's get into it. Pick number 1 overall, Dallas. You know, we kind of knew
got a nice
that they
team.
got the first pick.
If Cooper Flagg live up,
But is it because AD's getting up there, man?
Injury
Kyrie
prone.
is
Injury
up
prone.
there. I mean, this is where I'm going with this. Do they got time for Cooper Flagg to develop?
if he's a NBA ready player, as they say, they should be all right. If Kyrie can stay healthy full season, AD can stay healthy they definitely be. I'll get him a Western Conference Finals run.
Okay.
Man, hands down. If he show up like he was, I was watching him like Team USA highlights.
He was balling.
Bro's not afraid to play against nobody. Right? Like he was going at everybody. So if he show up, that same player show up and he develop over the summer, I don't know, bro. I'm kind of rooting for Dallas.
They
might be dangerous.
If you could get
bro.
Clay to hit at least 4 out of 5, 4 out of 10 threes,
That's what I said.
they
Man.
dangerous.
You get him play. Kyrie stay healthy. AD, give me half the games. Cause
Give me 60.
yeah,
Hey,
like give me a couple of them.
I need to get hurt early in the season. Give me the back end of the season.
That's it.
I'm
Right?
trying
It's
to
like,
think about what my expectations for Cooper Flagg could be because a lot of rookies, man.
Thing is, he ain't got to be the star though.
I know that. I know that. I would never put that on a rookie.
I'm saying, but normally rookies come to a trash team, and they got to be the star. I got to be
Immediately.
I got to be a solid player. He came to a team with Kyrie and AD. That nigga automatically
Kyrie coming off
Kyrie,
of
AD, Clay.
Achilles. What did Tyree? Did he tear his Achilles?
I don't know if he tore his
I
Achilles.
don't think he tore it.
but
Or was it his knee?
I think he did MCL.
Yeah. Okay.
But he could be the third option. He coming to be a third option. He ain't got no pressure on him. Kyrie 80, 1-2, and shit. Clay can be the one punch if he catch fire. So he
Clay
ain't.
passes prime.
I'm saying, but if he can still catch fire, he could get you 8 threes. I'm just saying, but
8
Clay,
threes.
he did it last year.
He did.
He did it last year.
We're
I'm just
talking
saying.
about winning
I think
playoff
five
series,
of them.
dog.
Clay
We're
don't
talking about
dri-
winning playoff
I'm just
series
saying, Clay
against
don't got to
defense.
dribble though. He ain't got to be. He just gonna shoot up shots.
He might in the regular season do that, but
True,
like,
but
I'm not counting on him in a playoff game.
But I'm
even
saying,
in the
but-
playoffs, you got to think about Flagg game, right? He was a drive and pop. If Clay can hit them corner
Yeah.
threes, whatever, on the opposite side,
He didn't do that this year.
He did some games. He showed up.
Not 8, nigga.
He got 7.
He ain't nobody drive and pop. You know,
Yeah.
Kyrie ain't pop. Kyrie going to the hole, bro. He ain't passing out another.
And he
I
a pass,
just,
but he had a good game. But
yeah.
Clay ain't playing with Curry either no more either. So
Yeah. So my analysis of Cooper Flagg would be
this nigga hating on NEX Golden State players. I hate on Clay. I hate on Clay for leaving too. But damn, nigga, this nigga, damn, you a Golden State hater, man.
This ain't even about Golden
Cognac light skin, bro.
Man.
Talk about Golden State,
I still
dog.
rap for Clay, man.
We talked
Shout out
about
Clay,
LeBron.
man.
You brought up Curry.
R.P. Roscoe, man.
We talking
Roscoe
about the
dog.
Mavericks. You bringing up Golden State? Come on, man.
Yeah, Golden State repeat. We getting a championship this year. Fuck.
All right, but Cooper Flagg. All right, I feel like
If you get 15 points a game, that's a solid
I feel
year.
like as far as a championship contending team, I feel like they're a year out, and I also feel like they might miss the window of AD and Kyrie's prime. That's
Oh yeah, they definitely are out the prime. All 3 of them.
AD is
Clay and
he's
Kyrie.
one injury away for me, and then Kyrie getting injured. Klay Thompson already had that major injury that's kind of
2.
taking him a step back. I just feel like they are
But LeBron spoke on it though. He said,
maybe.
I done come to a team that already had superstars. He said Cooper Flagg coming to a team with superstars on it already.
But
so.
they are not they are not a decade before. They are
Fuck,
like
He comes to the team after the fact.
But Dallas was balling. That was what, the 3rd seed before Kyrie finally got hurt? When Luka traded and Kyrie finally got hurt and AD went down, that was a playoff contender. But then
part of that was with Luka though.
Luka, man.
Yeah, bro. Say, bro.
Luka.
So
they had
now
a
you got
horrible
AD,
record.
who fingernail could come off at any
They got a
time.
hangnail.
Nigga cough
You
on
know
you
what
out
I
10
mean?
games.
So like that's my problem is that Cooper Flagg is just not ready to me. It doesn't look like he's going to be ready to step in and
True.
do major.
But he got a
He's
better-
going to be a good player. He's going to
Maybe.
produce some points. I think he's going to be all right. But I think he's about maybe a year or 2 away from being like consistent every
Consistent.
game, giving you that 17, 19
Right.
points, consistently picking up people on defense, consistent like 4 quarters of body strength,
Right.
stamina.
Oh, yeah. The first year gonna be hard for him.
I just feel like he's not
gotta
at that
adjust.
point.
he got to adjust. First year gonna hit that Ricky Roll. He gonna be too small.
He gonna have some
He gotta
moments
get
in
that
games where he gonna be
NBA
like, damn, Cooper Flagg, nice. But is he gonna be able to 4 quarters put that together? Like you look at OKC, Chet needed a year, a couple years.
He got
in
hurt the
fact.
first year,
Yeah,
actually,
he got hurt, but that's what I'm saying. Like he was
What's
small.
his third year? It's Chet third year.
A
ain't it?
toothpick, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's definitely got to use the
But
NBA
gotta-
But
physicality.
Jalen Williams, you know, he didn't showed up this year. It's just like what?
J-Dub, he would 4.
Yeah, and then SGA took him time to
Oh, yeah,
get
for
his
sure.
body and everything together. Like these players take, even if they good,
I do.
they take time to really.
But I'm saying-
to where you see them impacting.
I dig
playoff
what you're
games.
saying, but this the first player to ever come to a team that's kind of already established players that's still
That's gonna be the difference.
all-star players.
That's gonna be the difference right there, right? He don't have to come in like y'all said. Like he don't have to be the man. He don't have to be the man from day one.
Mm-hmm.
He can, if he do give them 15, like that extra 15 to just play.
I don't see him
know.
consistently giving them 15 though.
That's why he the fourth
I don't see
option.
him consistently giving them 15.
He the fourth. That's
I
why
feel like he can give you 15, but that's not playoff
That's
dependable.
why there ain't no pressure because
15.
he's the fourth option. Now, if
But
you,
y'all talking about championship, right?
I'm saying if they stay healthy.
I'm not
they
just
can.
saying like make the
100%.
playoffs because I
Because
think
they
they
was
can make
doing
the
good.
playoffs.
Kyrie and AD, if them two stay healthy, they could push for a Western Conference Finals. You know, I'm a Golden State fan.
They went the year before.
That's what Luka though.
With
I
Luka.
don't know if I would know how much Luka contributed to that.
So it was all Kyrie.
Kyrie
Because
was
they ain't
hurt
had
when-
nobody
was-
else. It was Washington. It was Washington.
P.J.
PJ Washington was putting up
disappeared. I
buckets.
forgot- I forgot PJ
PJ Washington was
still
putting
there.
up buckets,
still
and
there,
then
so-
Kyrie was putting up buckets. But Luka
PJ
was too.
Washington trash.
He was putting up buckets.
He's putting up buckets, bro.
Yeah, he was putting up buckets.
Brittany Ryder trash. Your baby mama not a Muslim no more. She took the
Let's get into the
cloth
trades.
off when
That
she
hijab on.
left. What's my man's name?
Kevin
Kevin Gates.
Gates.
Now she back in the streets, back to hanging with Triana Trump. I don't know.
That's because she was on a reality TV show, right? Cussing somebody out or something. Brittany Renner.
Let's get into the trade discussions, man.
Man,
We're
we
gonna
are playing
start it
with
off.
religion.
Since you like the Warriors so much, we're gonna start it off with KD. And he on the move again. So he came to,
Houston.
the Warriors. He
Rockets.
put up
You know
a
why he
couple
went to
titles
Houston?
for
Because
y'all.
Drake be out there. That's why he went to Houston. Because that's Drake boy too.
Always brings stuff
No,
back to Drake.
I know. Somehow you
gonna be
just
at
Houston
Houston,
Vegas,
rotation.
huh?
Hey, coming live from Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. I am
So,
on that 24
as Cognac Poppy already spilled the
champagne
beans,
diet.
He got moved to
Still
Houston Rockets. They gave up
sipping.
Jalen Green
I
in return.
encourage you to try it.
You're gonna get us
The club owner
copyright.
supply it.
You're gonna get us a copyright
Well,
ban.
there
You
no
keep
beat
saying
playing.
so.
That's a
Sweet
beat that get us.
Sweet that shit.
All right, go ahead, my bad, man.
So no, KD went to the Rockets.
Yep.
Is this a big enough move for them, or is it past KD's prime?
KD on his downward spiral. He's still a bucket because he efficient. He ain't got to dribble that much to get it. But he was his back end of his career for sure. They traded away Jalen Green. Who else? Some picks. They actually got to get him for a bag of chips, to be honest with you. But he still got Sagoon, Amon Thompson. You got Fred VanVleet, and what's that boy? You got what's the center? Adams. They got a good team, but we got to see how they do. KD could take anybody to at least the second round if he stay
Get
healthy.
to second round. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of see him in that tier. I don't see KD bringing them.
He gonna lose to Golden State
title.
for sure.
This nigga,
Who they go to state draft, bro? That you got so much
I
faith
don't
in
know,
them,
man,
bro.
but he gonna lose to Golden State. You know, Curry,
Like Chef
Houston's
averaging
daddy.
50, huh?
Gonna lose to Golden State or
They're gonna
LeBron.
bring Steve Kerr out of retirement.
Well, Steve, no, we don't need Curry, man. We got Chef, man. Stop playing with him.
I need some more shooters, man.
And we got Draymond and Jimmy Buckets.
What you got, Mr. Easy there?
Triple single, huh?
Hey, chill on my boy Dre.
I
Hall
think
of
KD
Famer.
always a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd see Houston throwing a playoff run in that.
Second round.
Like I don't know what come from that. I like KD's game,
KD on his
but
team.
KD just he like the Allen Iverson, right? Like I'm gonna get my buckets regardless.
Melo.
But it's
Mhm.
like same thing, right? It's like Melo gonna get his buckets regardless, but it's not a one-on-one game, right? I don't even know who else over there left on Houston to be like, I'm gonna support you, I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna do my thing, because we just saw him go. KD moved around so much, and it hasn't translated yet outside of the Warriors where it made sense, right? Like he's over there at Brooklyn. That didn't work out. He just left.
He was a toenail inch over the line to go to the championship though.
It didn't work.
It
Toenail
didn't work.
or not, Phoenix. That shit did not work.
That blew up in his face.
And I thought that was gonna work. I was like, oh,
With
I like
Booker?
this. Yeah, I was like,
I didn't know about Bill.
I never liked that.
I never
liked
liked
that.
I didn't like Bill, but I thought Booker could made it.
I thought him and Booker was gonna be
two of that
good.
type of style players, mid range, 3-level scorers. Okay, 3 of them together. I just was like,
They messed up with getting Bill. They should have probably traded
They
Bill.
didn't need
could've-
Bradley. Yeah, they didn't need him.
they needed
that's
more of a facilitator. They needed like
sure.
a Halliburton or
Yeah,
somebody
they needed
that
a
could
guard
just
and another maybe a power forward or
speed up the
something.
offense and just keep it moving. But
They
like
need
they
another
didn't need
off-ball
another.
They
player.
messed up
Yeah.
with Bill didn't
Yeah.
fit in with him at all.
No,
No.
because
That's where they messed up at.
Shooting 40-point games, right? It's like you didn't need that. Like you don't need 3 scorers
Yeah.
that all want the ball.
Yeah,
They
Same
don't-
type of isolation,
Yeah.
you know, mid range to the basket type scorers. Like one of them needed to be like a 3-point specialist. One of them, you know,
That
they
supposed to be
needed
Bill.
some-
Bill should
some
have been, but
variety.
he damn near
Nah, he
couldn't
wanted
stay.
the ball.
He didn't can stay
He
healthy.
wanted to- yeah, he
And
wanted
he
the
wanted the
ball.
ball.
Do
He
his
thought he was
thing.
with the Washington Wizards. Nigga, you with a contender. You can't get the ball. You ain't playing with post John Wall there.
But that's the
where we playing
problem.
with
He
scrubs.
didn't come there. I feel like when you put teams like that together, everybody got to know their part.
They
Right? It's
mindset.
like, yo,
Go-
we all just came from 3 scrub ass teams. We all was averaging 30. Like we get here, somebody got to be like, yo, all right.
That's why Miami worked after the second season, a second time. Or
Same
Golden
thing,
State.
or
Yeah,
no different
yeah,
than
yeah.
how we play us, right? It's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna play my part. I'm gonna play my part. I'm gonna play my part. Let's go win this thing. Not, nigga, we playing one-on-one ball, one pass.
I'm shooting.
Yeah, it's gone, right? Like that. That's why that didn't work. That's why I was like,
No, that was a good thing about Miami. That second time, they kind of found
Finally this. And go with
play
Golden
your-
State.
play your part.
Like you need a player.
Yeah, and it just
Bosh.
Bosh trying
Everybody
to
was
integrate
number one
Bosh.
option.
Bosh kind of faded the second time, and
Yeah.
Dwayne
But he
Wade
played-
did
but
too.
he still did good with the
still
blocks
did,
and
yeah,
rebounds
but he
and
kind of
plus
like,
threes.
I'm not trying to be who I was in Toronto
Yeah.
anymore. You know what I mean?
And same
I
with
set
Golden
this
State.
role.
Like Steph, like I'm okay with taking a passionate C role. Clay, I'm okay with being a third option. But all of them understood. One of us get hot, swing that
the ball.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm hitting.
Yeah.
So they all knew. You got to get people that understand. Like you got to be sometimes I got to be a backup player.
but that's why it don't work, man. Like I don't think people want to play their part. Everybody trying to get buckets.
Everybody, because they know
And
the buckets get money.
contract,
Because
yeah.
contract, everybody want to get.
And that's why, right? So I'm
Oh my
only here
God.
for a couple of years. You signed me for 3.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get that super
If
max next year for
my
5.
average go down too much. Y'all
That's
think I
it.
done fell off.
That's
I'm
it.
getting
You
think I
old,
fell
so
off? Yeah,
now I
I
got to
ain't-
show y'all I can still do it.
But you know what happened? Because Stephen A. gonna be on first take like, oh, this nigga can a bump. He only averaging
But
22.
thing is, like
Yeah, pass is
when KD
fine.
went to Golden State, though, he stepped up his defense in. He had to shoot that much, but he started playing defense. And Booker showed in the Olympics
he was frying LeBron though.
he could play defense. Like maybe Booker probably should say, I'm gonna take the back seat. I could be the third option. I'm gonna play defense. I'm gonna check the best player on the other team, and then when I hit these open looks, Bill mindset probably couldn't put him in a second seat. So Booker probably I could do it. I already played Olympics. I could take the third option. I could play defense. I ain't get that many shots, and I can still hit open shots. But Booker probably was like, "This is my team. I'm Phoenix."
Yeah, but that's the difference with the Olympics, though, right? It's like I know I'm here with the cream of the crop. I'm gonna play my part. But like you said, now I'm thinking it's my team. Like nigga, you're kin to my team, right? Booker been there. This is my team,
This Booker scene.
right? Like Brad came from the Wizards. KD, you've been moving around like this. My shit,
Yeah.
and that ego didn't.
That's why I didn't. I'm
never
saying
worked.
look,
That shit
like,
didn't translate.
Wade was Miami Heat, but he took the second seat. Golden State was Curry. He took the second seat. Booker should have said, "Fuck it, I'll take the second or third option. If we want to win a ring, I'll take the third option."
I just think whoever the GM is, that was just a bad decision. I
Definitely.
just
Yeah.
don't think that you put those players.
They
You're
was-
asking too much of them. That's not even their game. In some
None of-
in some
yeah.
cases,
Bill don't play defense
to
at all.
be
No,
like
bro.
that. So it's just
No.
like it was just a bad move from the GM. You know, we want these
They ain't
players
gave
to
him
be
no
able to
trade
do
clause.
everything, but like that's Bill played like that his entire life. Booker played like that his entire life. KD played like he played. It's only so much of a change and adjustment that some of these players can do, and that was just too much for them.
Too many first options, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But let's get into another Golden State Warrior failure this time.
Warrior.
Jordan Poole.
Failures. God damn, my nigga got a ring, man.
Who
Jordan
was balling,
Poole.
man? He was balling.
I mean, post Warriors.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
first-
mean?
Him and
Even
Kuzma
the
was a
way he
clown
crashed
show up.
out.
Him and Kuzma up there was a clown show up there.
But-
fucking strippers and it was out of control, bro.
Them
Ain't know
niggas
what to
didn't
do.
give a
He
fuck.
went
Them
over
niggas
to
was
the
throwing any
Pelicans,
shot up.
as you mentioned earlier, man. So, I mean, what's our take on Jordan Poole? We get what it means to the Pelicans. We kind of already talked about that, but Jordan Poole, man, where is he? Where is his career going? Is he going to revitalize? He just kind of went ghost after that hot year he
Jordan
had.
Poole
with
gonna be in that
Golden
Gilbert
State.
Arenas, that player that could score but never win nothing. He won one with Curry because he played with a first option, and he had
He was 6 man.
a limit. He even started when Clay was hurt. He started, and then Curry was hurt. He started.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But I'm saying you got so much space and option, like with different space and a team that's professional, everybody here for winning,
Mhm.
and he will never get that again because there's no organization like that. If he lets you go back to Golden State and
So he
make up with Draymond,
just going down here because it don't sound like that's gonna happen. So
nah,
it's downhill.
I don't think his bag is. He good. He a great player, but
I don't know about great.
he a good player.
Yeah.
But his style don't translate to winning.
And that's true. That's a lot of players, but yeah, that is true.
He turnover prone.
Yeah, I'm about to say to be that first option, you got to be a leader too, and that's the other thing, right? It's like people got to want to listen to you, they got to want to follow you, and I don't think he got that, man. I think he just young. He like Swaggy P, Right, like
Yeah.
I want to shoot the ball, I want to do my thing. Like, just
No
let me be
defense,
me.
nigga. I
Yeah,
want to shoot.
yeah.
I don't do
That's
nothing.
it.
If I
else.
put the
And then
ball in the basket, y'all be
I want-
thankful. You know what I
That's
mean?
it, bro.
But
I'm celebrating already. Like he remind me like a
Watch,
Flagg P
hey,
type
watch
player.
me dance out here. I'm about to dance
Yeah.
on this player.
But
and
that's
hit
what I
this
mean,
three.
right?
they
It's
be
like
down 40, and then nigga be like, "You see that?"
Yeah.
I know,
Like,
getting blown out. But you see what I just put on cross this nigga up and
Yeah.
hit a deep three.
But that's the problem. I think because I think that game he did have like 40 or 42, and then the next game he like airballed 2 threes. And it's like, nigga, you can't do that. Nobody's following you. Nobody's trusting you after that. It's like, I don't know, man.
And
I don't know how you come back.
That's the thing with being number one, though. Like, when Golden State, you wasn't number one option, so people still, they scared of Curry. You get all these open shots and easy shots because Curry on the floor. You getting all these easy shots because Draymond is facilitating the offense. You getting all these easy shots because Clay out there. So now you got to be the main one bringing the ball up every single time. You got Kuzma over there doing some goofy shit. So now it's even harder because niggas they ain't scared of y'all. Like, this nigga Kuzma gonna throw some bullshit. Poole gonna dance out here for 15 seconds and throw up some goofy shit. We ain't scared of y'all. We know what y'all gonna do. But but y'all got legitimate professionals that are dangerous. We scared.
That's the problem. I don't think he's a number one option. Right? Like, I don't think he is the number one option. He's shining Golden State because he wasn't. He was the off ball. Curry getting triple teamed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Clay
And I can
was
hit these
hurt. It's
shots.
like I can swing it back to you. It's like, yes, I got the confidence. I'm wide open. I can shoot it. He wasn't coming down crazy
Right,
shit
that's
himself.
what I'm saying.
And that's what changed in Washington, right? It's like, oh, and hopefully it has clicked for him. Like, oh shit, this is a different game, and hopefully he's working in his offseason, but he probably not. I think that.
You
He
just
a
kind
Y-
of can
he a
see some
YN,
players.
bro.
He's
He a YN,
gun
bro.
that bitch like a YN. I ain't
He a
gonna lie.
YN, bro.
Yeah, he want
YN,
he want to get that money in. He doing what he
light-skinned
doing.
He gun
YN,
that
bro.
bitch like a YN, though,
Yeah.
dog. He be spamming crossovers, and then he
Yeah.
just jacked that
I'm
bitch
dan- I'm
off a
dancing
step
out
back.
here,
Yeah, it's like, dog.
They had a
Let
whole
me get
thing when
this-
I'm talking about he only played when baddies on the
Yeah.
court. Like,
When baddies play, he played good. But
Yeah.
if Zion can stay healthy, but Zion's not a threat either, though. Zion still is not going to pull nobody away from him.
No.
So Zion ain't
they
a
are
threat. That
both-
Queen is not a threat. I'm checking you. You ain't. You're not playing with threats.
They got some good defensive players. I like Murphy.
Yeah, Murphy good.
Yeah.
For sure. That's it. But
Let's go back to the parlay question, right? It's like, who can I bank on consistently to give me 20 on that team?
nobody.
Nope, nobody. And I think that's where
Yeah.
that conversation
Just from
is happening.
Zion's injury. I think Zion can get you 20, but you can't
Consistently
trust
though,
him to
no, because
stay
I
healthy.
then dunked and he hurt the first quarter. Now he done.
yeah.
Now it's
That
like
part
parlay
is-
cooked.
His knees
Yeah.
bad.
Right, so it's like I think that's the issue with us. I don't know who I can count on that team to be like, yo, I know you a bucket. Show up for me. It's like, man,
No,
good
they
luck.
don't
gonna
got
fall
that.
into
And
and
that's
the
why
cognac work. Good luck.
crazy. And the crazy thing is to give up that draft pick when your team is so fragile right now. Like, you one Zion injury away from lottery team.
Being back in the lottery.
Like, Jordan Poole is not going to pull you
At
together
all.
to get you to the
They're
playoffs.
going to be rerouting him within the next couple of
You
years
gonna
anyway.
be, yeah. So
give him
that's
2.
crazy.
Poole going to be that player that always get thrown in trades for the rest of his career.
It might be, man. Especially if it don't pan out here. He gonna be one of those. I'm gonna throw him in the next trade. See what happens.
I'm gonna say, let me give y'all some tips, man. Fucking Poole and Zion, y'all need to get together and huddle up, nigga, and start training together. Zion, drop that fucking weight.
Them niggas lazy. Poole, like, shit, I'm out here for the ladies. And
That's
Zion out here
so
for
that's
the
what I'm trying to
ladies.
help them, bro. I'm trying to give them a fucking free consultation to our business. Go
Yeah.
train, bro. Go train. Call LeBron up. Figure out what's going on,
Curry.
man. Stop eating on them
You
fucking
still cool with Curry, Poole?
beignets and everything else, right? And work out, bro, and
Said
get that shit
big guy.
together. Bro, they in New Orleans eating all that fucking good ass food. Y'all need to focus, man. Lock
Jambalayas
in.
and shit.
Stop fucking them fucking OnlyFans models.
Crawfish boy.
Right.
And
Yeah.
strippers, because both that's my other issue. Both of them got a problem with them fucking
They do.
Instagram models,
They
right?
do.
So it's like,
Yeah,
I don't
I
know if that's a
love
good
them
idea
strippers.
or not. But it's like,
they might go
yo,
crazy together.
y'all need to focus, bro. Don't
Them
go crazy
Them
that
niggas
way.
on two mans a day,
Nigga, what?
day before the game.
they go crazy
They on
together,
two
man.
men the day
Two man
before the
for
game. Yeah. They made bring Troy Murphy down. Shit.
Duh, yeah, y'all need to focus. Fellas, focus, please.
Before we wrap this thing up, man, NBA is crazy. Before we wrap this thing up, we're going to switch it over to some entertainment news. Diddy trial.
The dealer?
We back
that,
on that
take
again. I think they're wrapping up the trial. They're doing the closing remarks today and tomorrow.
Shit.
Just a couple of days ago, they came out saying that a number of charges, I forgot all the charges that got dropped.
Arson, sex trafficking, kidnapping.
Yeah. So thoughts to you guys, man. What do y'all think that was going on here? Is this justice? You know, with some of these crimes that we're seeing get dropped, or you gotta think, Diddy pockets is deep, and it's just starting to pay off.
Go ahead and find me in the comments, man.
I knew this would be a
for
good one for you.
for that shit that he did to Cassie, right? 1,000%. Throw that nigga under the jail. But for all this other stuff, I talked about this in our first segment when we brought it up. I don't know what this nigga did, right? It's hard for me to believe that a grown man still produced a record and was intimidated by Diddy's dick on his shoulder. Or it's hard for me to believe that even after that Cassie audio came out, right? It's like that victim shit. No victim shaming. If it happened to you, it happened to you. Like, put this nigga under the jail for whatever. But for what they was charging him for, how that sex trafficking charge had changed. Like, some of that shit is bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know who Diddy pissed off that got him in the spotlight, but I think he's fucked either way, because even if he does get off, bro, you done. Like, what do you do after this? You gotta change your whole fucking name, move to another country, shut all your shit down. Like, your kid's embarrassed. Your name is done.
Like, what type of business
right?
can you do? Because a lot of this stuff has come out. We know it is true, you know, not necessarily if it's a crime or not, but we know that he's done some things that it's hard to brand now.
And that's the issue, right? It's like the crime part, right? Diddy, your freaky ass and his baby oil shit. I made him a real making a joke about it, right?
Cheese.
Yeah, the mac and cheese shit is crazy. The other side of that too, bringing it up, is like, were you a victim, right? Like, were you groomed from your mother? I don't know. Get some therapy, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to get punished for this with all those charges being dropped. But I do know that he's done, like jail or not. Like,
he's
done, bro. Like, I don't know
him on
how
your record. Having, you know, he's my executive producer, all that stuff. Like,
you can't be tied to him. I don't know what Diddy can call me and be like, yo, let me do anything, and I'm like, cool. Like, no, bro, you got to be behind the scenes. He got to go to like consulting, anonymous.
Nigga,
I don't exist no more.
Other
like,
company that ain't nobody ever heard of.
Yeah,
like
ain't no more.
Put
love,
Bad Boy
bro.
in your son's name to sign off of it. Nobody, he done.
Yeah, he done like them alcohol, because he already got off
Ciroc
and Deli.
They dropped him.
They dropped him.
Everybody,
It's like, Diddy, you gotta wrap, bro.
Yeah, it's over, bro. This go ahead. Let your
coach your sons.
Let your son take over Bad Boys and be a consultant.
Yeah, like
behind the scenes.
Don't his daughters model?
Yeah, it's over for Diddy career regardless. Because his reputation is ruined. You a monster in these streets.
What's his new name? Love. You gotta.
Love.
That ain't love, bro.
It's over for Diddy.
That ain't love.
Good luck, man.
And you need to go to counseling, bro. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah,
that domestic violence shit was crazy.
When Diddy said thank you to the judge, like, oh, this nigga may get off.
He might, for real, bro. Like,
nigga, thank the judge. Like, hey, thank you, judge. I'm like, oh, this nigga, I done hit him like, hey, stop the trial, man. I'm like, stop the trial, man.
Check this nigga cash out.
Judge, look at the judge's finances,
this nigga wink the judge?
This nigga, the judge was in the Diddy parties or something?
Obviously.
Oh, the nigga slid a white envelope parcel? Come on, man. That nigga Diddy
man.
got too much. He the real joker out here.
He might have been, bro.
That
He might have made it with whoever he pissed off that got these charges brought up in the first place, because
the dealer.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
Going over from Diller to Fat Joe, man. So, accusations again. We got Shannon Sharp. We got a lot of people, man, with these accusations of sexual assault. In Fat Joe's case, he's also got sex trafficking, minors. This comes on the back of him
too, right? It's like sex with minors or something.
Yeah, I think it is that.
The guy was like, I watched him have sex. Go ahead.
But he's suing this person, I guess, and then for defamation, and now they're coming out and suing him for these things. So obviously, there's a thought, just like in other cases, that this could be a shakedown for money. But then there's some, you can't judge a book by its cover, so we don't really know what's going on there, man.
Golly.
So, Fat Joe, man, what we got from him?
Hey, Joe. Hey,
I don't know what that nigga
50 Cent was talking shit about him too, though.
Yeah,
Did 50 Cent somebody trying to set 50 Cent to get killed?
Yeah, he allegedly.
But Fat Joe was a gangster though.
Everything alleged, but here's my thing for buddy that's suing. So you watched him have sex with minors and didn't say nothing?
Lock that nigga up too.
You ain't called the cops, nigga. You ain't do nothing. Now you trying to sue like you a bitch.
That's why if I was a judge or a cop, I'm like, hold up, you see him?
All you niggas need to go to jail.
What you was doing? So you was partaking. You watched?
Yeah, like you watch.
Come on, man.
All y'all gotta go to jail.
Hey, come on the back. Put your hands behind your back, brother.
But that's why them niggas go to jail, right? Watching kiddie porn, like nigga, you need to go to jail. All you niggas need to go. Like all of you, like you told. Fuck that lawsuit. I'm putting all these niggas in. I'm gonna call you side now. All you niggas going in cuffs. Everybody getting arrested. Because that sound crazy. That sound crazy.
It sounds like a shakedown. Because like, you see him having sex with a minor, but you
and didn't say nothing?
You ain't say nothing, or you ain't report this? If you a stand-up gentleman, now you telling us? Nah, man, you it's a shakedown.
Ain't even telling, you just suing.
Yeah, you suing?
Yeah, like,
man, come on, man.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Why do we keep responding to these allegations? Because like I kept the dude's name out of it because I just people
drop that nigga
up,
name, man.
People blowing up,
nigga, bro.
People blowing up off of this stuff. Man, it almost seems intentional though. It almost seems like even if I don't win this lawsuit, now these folks' names just get circulated. They getting followers. No, they getting
publicity. They get what they want.
They become
now they influencers.
Influencers. Now they got thousands of people want to see what they're gonna post about this person
now
or that person.
Influencer.
So it's like even if I lose the lawsuit, I become a famous, like I was the person that tried to sue this person.
Yeah, I got millions of followers. Now I'm posting. I'm getting paid on TikTok.
Now I'm getting paid. People want to book from me. You know, all this other stuff.
They want to. I'm on podcasts now. I'm getting paid and stuff. Hear my story.
How should we keep reacting to these things, man? And what happens if it turns out not to be true? Like, what are we talking?
That's
about?
what we've been saying this for.
That's the issue.
We've been saying this for jump,
the
man.
issue.
Guilty, innocent until proven guilty. Stop taking everybody's word as faith and they telling the truth. People be literally lie. We got black people that was lynched for white women lying on them. Stop taking everybody what they saying as truth, because we have millions of people is in jail that's innocent. Black people that got hung for lies, and now we doing it all over again. People just lying and like they telling the truth and without hearing the full story.
I wish you would remember that part right there, what you just brought up, right? We used to all hate that, right? White woman said that you touched me, raped me, did whatever to me. I'm beating you to death, you going to jail. It's like, but now we doing that to ourselves. Like, dude, cut that shit out, man. Like, we don't know. I don't know what Diddy did. I don't know what Fat Joe did. I don't know if Tyler Perry was choking niggas up too much. It did get her. I don't know.
DDG, we don't know what DDG did.
Diddy, we don't know. So it's like the fact that we weren't there. I wish that we would stop, and then wait.
Just wait
and
and
then
see.
if you did do it,
Lock
dude,
that nigga up.
take your ass to jail immediately.
Mhm.
Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Go to jail.
Right.
But if you didn't, it's like, man, we can't give them that title, bad image, or whatever. It's like, oh, well, they accused you. It's like, yeah, they just accused me. That's it. It
Right.
wasn't true. And I wish that we would stop. I wish that shit would stop, bro.
Like that
'cause
Kobe thing still follow him around. People in our comments.
I think nigga was
On
dead.
our comments, the people were
Yeah.
saying, well, Kobe was a rapist. I'm like, but if you look at that, did he get convicted? No.
Right.
She had 20 people, other semen inside of her.
Mhm.
Like, Kobe is not convicted of, but they still claim him as a
Yeah,
rapist.
all the way through, yo.
Like, still his image is tarnished forever for that.
Because
Yeah.
I think people miss that, like, even for all of us, right? If we all worth a couple $1 billion, a couple $1 million, like, I would pay for it just to go away. It doesn't mean that I did it, but it's like, I don't want to drag my family through the mud.
Right. It could be
My,
a long
my children,
thing. Yeah.
my images. Like, if I can pay you to just shut the fuck up, and I think that's the problem with the swim
As soon as
culture.
you pay somebody else coming up.
And that's the thing, right? It's like, if Tyler Perry did or didn't do it, if Diddy did or didn't do it, it's like, how many other lawsuits came out after Diddy, after Cassie came with her $20 million? It's like,
Bill Cosby open a floodgates. Of
man, Michael Jackson stars and shit, right? It's like, dude, I wish we would. And I don't know what they did, right? If they did it, send them to jail.
Cool, yeah. We don't
If
mind
they
locking
did it,
niggas
right?
up.
But
You know,
if they
I'm
didn't, it's
cool
like,
with
dude,
locking
like
niggas
let's
up.
just wait. Let's just wait. Obviously,
Yeah.
you're trying to send everybody to jail.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
them niggas did it. Throw them niggas under jail, man. Get them menace societies off the street.
gotta
man.
go.
Yeah, man.
Animals.
It's crazy out here, man. Another week. We're going to wrap this episode up with one last question for you fellas, man. Either it's a business. It can be business. It can be just behavioral. But for all the men out there that watch this podcast, man, what advice do you have for them going into this next week?
Go ahead, Nick.
Damn, I gotta be a nigga
Easy
too?
day.
Dang,
I know this nigga going hard, dog.
I-
You ain't on the state, dog. You don't fuck with
Everybody looked over at me.
Nigga,
man.
Cognac still turned up from last week.
They must be.
My mama be off the wall, right? I'm gonna tell y'all dudes, stop coming in these chicks that's not shit. Right? That'll stop a lot of this. If we get some dick discipline out here, that'll stop a lot of these cases, a lot of these baby daddy, baby mama feuds, a lot of this idea, whatever. I saw this thing from Trevor Noah, and he was like, he went on this date, and old girl was drunk. And he took her back to the house, and she was like, oh my God, I'm so drunk. And this nigga immediately called her an Uber and sent her home.
Yeah.
And I wish that more of us would do that, bro. It's not worth it, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's that drunk coochie, whatever coochie you want to call it, send
Yeah.
them home.
Absolutely.
Like, send them back home, because he probably saved himself from a lawsuit. So, fellas, get some dick discipline and stop messing with these chicks that you know just ain't shit.
Yeah,
That's
while
it.
Cognac's still typing up on Google,
No,
I'm going to go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna piggyback off. I'm jumping in front of you.
No,
Go
man.
ahead.
I'm going to go ahead.
Hey,
I'm gonna go ahead and
pick
tell
up,
you that.
turn
I'm going to go ahead and
piggyback
tell
off
you
him,
that.
like you
The
said.
one
Also-
time, man. Come on,
and
man. You
also-
was on your
Let him
phone,
go.
man.
Get out the
You was on your phone, man. Let me go ahead and say my part
they
right here.
inside your bracket, man.
Let me go ahead
Let
and
him
say
cook.
my part right here.
Piggyback off
Hey,
top.
Cognac. Let me go
God
ahead.
damn.
You've been cutting niggas off all day
Let
long,
him
man.
cook. Let Cognac
Hey,
cook,
let
man. Hold on.
me just say one thing real quick,
'Cause
man.
you gonna change the topic. Hold
From
on.
behavior to business, man.
Change the topic, man. It's
changing
over.
it.
From behavior to business, man. I just want to say, y'all protect y'all mental health, man. But when you get to where you good, man, you gotta understand it's a marathon, and you just have to keep going. You have to be consistent. So that's why I say to folks this week, man. Yeah, everybody can't do the 2:00 in the morning thing or this, that, and the other, but keep pushing yourself, man. Don't just sit back and say you can't do something. Try something that's new and be consistent at it. It's a marathon. It's not just a one-day thing.
Cognac, talk about these raggedy bitches, man.
Yeah, man. Piggyback off Ty shit. Like I said, dude, man, stop pumping these these threes up to they 10s, man. So now we can equal out this dating field for y'all and everything. Y'all pumping up these girls because they got a little booty or something, but they face look like
They not thick,
who did
bro.
it and what for. Man, let's just fix that out. Get out. Stop being like you said. Stop thinking with y'all dick. You ain't got to fuck everything you see. Man, stop pumping these girls' heads up. And ladies, stop dealing with these ain't shit niggas that's driving your car around to E, getting you pregnant, telling you to work a double shift to get some more money. And let's keep it P. Just date inside your bracket. If you can't date old girl that she got more money, don't date her. If you can't, fellas, you can't keep her, don't bring her down and get her pregnant and try to fight every baby nigga she talked to.
Hold on, man. Shout out to my Uncle Rob, man, who gave me this advice. I think it said jack off first and then see if you want to still make that same decision. And it'll probably save you a lot of fucking headache.
Yeah.
Making decisions with that horny ass. Well, my man's
Hey,
last week
that
making
post-nut-
some horny ass decisions, man. That post nut clarity is
Hey,
a real
it's
thing.
real thing.
It's a real thing.
So keep your head up, your circle tight, and wear your crown straight. We out.
All right, y'all. Episode 31. We'll see y'all later.
Cheers.
Like, subscribe, follow. We'll see y'all in the comments.
That shit empty.